So, Daniel, tell me about this project of yours. I'm super, super excited to hear about it.
Oh, The Clearing. It
Yes.
was it's a student film, so it's a stop motion animation, 12-minute stop motion animation short, and yeah, it was essentially my graduation project from the National Film and Television School,
Oh,
and it was
wow.
made in 2021.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about the concept behind it and how it got started, the story behind it. I want to hear all about it from your point of view.
So the initial spark for the project was a poem by a British poet called Joe Dunthorne, and uh, he wrote a poem called A Sighting, which was sort of described an encounter between the protagonist and a bear in the forest, and how in the moment they gave each other mutual respect. And the man described how he saw the bear as being, part human in a way. He could see humanity within the bear, and the bear could see humanity, could see an animal within the human. And it's a very beautiful poem. I recommend you read it. And but it seemed to me like the whole poem was a lie. It was really elaborate, describing what a simple situation in a quite elaborate way. And I thought, who would tell this lie, and why would they tell it? And that's kind of how Bill and the situation was. Sorry, Bill is the main character of The Clearing. That's how Bill was formed. He's a compulsive liar, and something very bad happened in the woods, which he needed to cover up. So this is how the story of The Clearing came about.
Nice. What would you say was the biggest challenge about making the clearing?
It's it's quite a large scale project for a student film. I think so. I think the biggest challenge really was, and it was for many people working on it. It was their first film because it was a student project. So it was challenging for everyone for that. Really, it's all of our kind of first large scale stop motion animation. So we were finding our way and making mistakes, of course, and it was, that was the biggest challenge, I think.
And you said it was about 12 minutes long, right?
That's right, 12 and a half.
Okay, so how'd you get everything you wanted to show into 12 and a half minutes? Because it sounds like you worked so hard on this. I can't imagine having to narrow that all down.
Yeah, well, it's actually started off as an 8-minute film. And then as the animation progressed, it just grew and grew. It's hard to sort of predict how long scenes are going to be before you start animating them. So it grew and grew and grew, and actually we had to cut it down. It was getting bigger than, if I'd have actually animated everything I storyboarded, it would have probably come out something like 20 minutes. So the answer is we had to cut it down. and that's part of the filmmaking process, though. You figure out what's important and what are the necessary elements to tell a story. And yeah, we got there.
And what about the other footage? Is there a chance of having a sequel, maybe?
Oh, I'd love to develop it into a feature film or something, like, or a series with with these characters. I think would be lovely. I don't know if it. I don't know if it allows, if without spoiling anything, I don't know if the plot allows much room for a sequel, but perhaps a prequel would be good.
I would love to see that. And what's next for you now that everyone's getting ready to watch this? We're all so excited about it. What are you going to work on next?
So I've got a couple of commissions coming up over the next sort of 6 months, but what I've been doing for the last year since finishing at film school is writing scripts. And so I've got a couple of more shorts in the pipeline over the next year or two, which I'm going to be working on in between other commissions and things like that.
And what would be your dream project to have? If you could have any kind of project in the world, what kind would you want to have?
Well, I think a series would be the dream, really. like to direct a stop motion animated series and be part of the writing process as well, I think that'd be my dream.
I like that. And why did you choose animation rather than, live action?
I've actually always been an animator. Sort of my whole career I've been an animator, and I went to film school in 2019 to direct a short film in animation. So it was never an option to do anything else really. But I mean, the skills are transferable. It's just you're directing puppets this big instead of real people, but ultimately, like the story and filmmaking decisions, cinematography as well, they all kind of remain the same. So, and working with the same team, I suppose. So, but I love animation, but it's just magic seeing these things come to life.
That's incredible. And one thing I like asking people at interviews, tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Oh wow. What a question that is.
Nothing fun about you, or anything special you want your fans to know about you that they might be surprised about?
That's a really hard question. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. No, nothing fun about me.
But you seem like such a great guy, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, since we're getting into holiday season, what are some of your favorite holiday traditions?
Oh, I love to spend time. I don't live too far away from my family, so love to go and see my family, play some games, eat some food, and yeah, same on New Year as well, but with friends. And it's traveling around, seeing different parts of the family really. Like we're sort of spread all over the UK, so it's
It's amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait for the holidays. And you seem like you're looking forward to them too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The winter's really just kicked in this week. It's like there's a bit of frost on the ground now, and it's starting to you're starting to feel it.
Yeah, it's getting pretty cold here in the US too. So gotta bundle up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And what are you watching on TV and movies these days? You watching anything fun?
Let me see. You know what? I keep revisiting a lot of British comedy. Like I'm all of the old there's lots of British comedy series. Like I just finished rewatching a really great series called Murder in Successville, which is really bizarre and really fun. And just things like The Mighty Boosh and 90 Night. Like there's lots of like amazing British comedies that I just can't get enough of.
And where can we follow you on social media so we can continue to follow your career and all these amazing projects that you're working on?
So my Instagram is at Daniel Robert Hope.
Daniel Robert Hope. Okay, I will
Yeah.
send you a follow. Thank you for taking the time today. I appreciate you. Good luck, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you. Yep, we'll talk
Cheers.
soon. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.